Digital products are trending these days. Everyone is talking about digital products. But here's what's different. It's not just the gurus who are selling digital products. Content creators are also selling digital products. People with small audiences and even people who have no audience at all. They are making money by selling digital products. Over 200,000 creators have earned over $1 billion on Gumroad alone. And that's just one platform. So the question isn't, should you sell digital products? The question is, why is everyone suddenly doing it? And more importantly, what changed? In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why everyone is talking about digital products. And make sure you watch this video till the end, because I'll also show you how you can start selling digital products, even if you think you are not an expert or a guru. So without wasting time, let's get started. First, let me paint the picture. 3 things happened at the same time that changed everything. Number 1, AI. A few years ago, if you wanted to make an ebook or a template or a course, you had to spend weeks or even months creating it. But these days, you can create a high-quality digital product in a few hours. AI tools can help you to write, design, and even structure your digital product. The hardest part of making a digital product used to be making it. But now the hardest part is deciding which digital product to make. Number 2, creators don't want to only depend on ad revenue. As we all know, platforms such as YouTube, Facebook, and X are paying people for posting content. But most creators want to create more revenue streams using their content. They don't want to wait for YouTube to send them a payment notification. They want to branch out. And one of the easiest businesses they can start is selling digital products. Number 3, platform risk. Think about it for a second. You spend months or even years building an audience on one platform. And then one algorithm change, one policy change, one account suspension, and your entire income disappears. This is what happened to many content creators, me included. I explained my story in my ebook, Turn Content into Business. You can get it by clicking on the link in the description below. So now when you have your own digital product, no one can demonetize it and no one can change the algorithm on it. It just stays there and keeps making sales even when you sleep. That's if you really put in the work to promote it. Now let me show you the math, because this is where people realize that digital products are not just a trend. It's a basic business sense. Let's say you are a YouTuber and you get 100,000 views on a video, which is something I really want to achieve. You have an average RPM that might pay you somewhere between $200 and $500. Maybe more or maybe less. It depends on your niche and the location of your audience. Now take that same audience, create one digital product, let's say a template pack for $15. Even if only 1% of those viewers buy your product, that's 1,000 sales, which means you'll get $15,000. That's how it is. You have the same audience, the same effort, but completely different outcomes. That's the difference between trading your time for ad revenue and building an asset that you own. And the best part is, you don't need an inventory, you don't need shipping, you don't need customer support for every single sale. You make the product once and you sell it forever. That's why content creators are shifting. It's not because they don't love making content. It's because they realize that their content can do more than just get views. It can also sell. Now I'm sitting here telling you that this really works. But let me show you real people who are already doing this. There's a creator called Lucretia Sims. She is a stay-home mom who started selling digital products on Etsy. Her video titled "Selling Digital Products Changed My Life" has over 500,000 views. She didn't have a huge audience when she started. Then Henry sold over $14 million in digital products. But here's the thing. He started with 0 followers, and his first digital product wasn't anything fancy. It was just the knowledge that he had that other people needed. The pattern is the same for every successful digital product creator. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't wait for a big audience. They just packaged what they already knew and put it out there. What I always tell people is, sell something even if it's crazy. because you never know who might need that product. Now I know what you might be thinking. So let me address the three biggest objections that I always hear from people. First, I don't have an audience. The truth is, you don't really need an audience to start selling digital products. Platforms such as Gumroad and Payhip have a marketplace. Etsy also has a built-in search. Pinterest also drives free traffic. You don't really need a big audience. You just need to come up with a strategy. Second, I'm not an expert. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be one step ahead of someone else. If you know something that someone else is trying to learn, you can create a product. That's it. My free ebook has 35 digital product ideas that you can try out. You can get it by clicking on the link in the description. Third, the market is saturated. In reality, the market is not saturated. It is validated. If no one was selling digital products, that will be a warning sign. The fact that many people are doing it, it shows that there is a demand. The only question is, what's your angle? What makes your product different? And that's why your personality, your experience, and your unique way of explaining things becomes your advantage. So now let me show you how you can get started with selling digital products. Step 1. Find a problem you have already solved. Think about the questions that people ask you in the comments. Think about the problems you figured out the hard way. Think about the things that you can easily explain in your sleep. And that's your product idea. Step 2. Package the solution. This means create the product. It doesn't have to be something complicated. It can be a checklist, a template, a Notion dashboard, or a small guide. You just have to start small. Step 3. Pick a platform. If you are a beginner, start with Gumroad or Payhip. They are the easiest ones. They handle the payments, deliveries, and they even have marketplaces that can also bring you customers. I have tutorials on both platforms. I'll link them in the description. Step 4. Price it and launch. You don't have to overthink the price. You can start from $3 and $27, depending on what product you are selling. You just have to keep in mind that you are not trying to be rich on day one. You are trying to prove that someone is willing to pay for your knowledge. And once the first sale comes in, something shifts in your brain. You realize that your content is more than just content. It's a front door to a business. All in all, this is why everyone is talking about digital products. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.